Historical facts they do not teach you in school. Athletes competed naked in the ancient Olympics. The athletes did this not only to imitate the gods, but also to make it easier for them to remove chemicals from their skin, after each attempt at a sport. Gymnastics is based on the Greek terms gymnasia, athletic training, and gymnos, nudity. Rasputin was poisoned and shot and still survived. Grigory Rasputin was a acclaimed holy man and Russian magician. He met the last Russian Tsar and his wife, Tsarina. He gained power over the Russian royals over time. This, combined with his alcoholism and lechery, led to the formation of a plan to assassinate the man by many Russian lords. They invited him to one of their homes, served him chemical cakes and wine, and then shot him in the chest. Rasputin began to cough, shocking them, and they discovered he was still alive. Rasputin was shot twice more by the nobles, once in the head. They eventually dumped his body in the frozen Malaya Nevka River. There were female gladiators. There were female gladiators called a gladiatrix, or gladiatrices. They were significantly less common than their male counterparts. Gladiatrices had the same duty at Rome's many fighting pits. They killed criminals, fought one another, and fought animals. Every year, Germany uncovers 2,000 tons of unexploded bombs. Allied troops dropped approximately 2.7 million tons of bombs over Europe during World War II. Germany received half of it. In Germany, before any construction activity can begin, the ground must be carefully inspected for unexploded explosives. Bombs are sometimes discovered by accident. In 2011, for example, a drought forced 45,000 people to flee their homes after a bomb was discovered in the center of Koblenz. The computer power in a singing birthday card is more than that of the entire Allied army in World War II. I'm sure Hitler, Churchill, Stalin, and Roosevelt would have done anything to have one of those cards in their hands. By comparison, the computer chip inside them was so powerful that it would have been unthinkable to the leaders to simply throw them away. A pig was executed in France in 1386. Civil rights were not well during the Middle Ages, just like animal rights were not well defined either. They were so bad that they had to face human justice. A pig attacked a child's face in Falaise, France, and the child eventually died as a result of his injuries. The pig was arrested, detained, and then taken to court, where it was tried for murder, found guilty, and then hanged. People made clothes out of food sacks during the Great Depression. Flour bags, potato sacks, and basically anything made of burlap were used. As a result, food suppliers began to make their sacks more colorful, in order to assist customers stay stylish. One man managed to survive the nuclear attacks of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a 29-year-old Navy engineer, was in Hiroshima for a 3-month work trip. The Enola Gay dropped its atomic payload on the city on August 6, 1945. He survived the blast and made the risky journey to the railway station through the damaged city. On August 7, he took a train for an overnight journey to Nagasaki, his hometown. He was at an office building with 3 colleagues, on the morning of August 9, when another explosion broke the sound barrier. The sky was filled with a flash of white light. Yamaguchi was only slightly injured as he emerged from the wreckage, in addition to his current injuries. In 2 days, he had survived 2 nuclear explosions. The Circus Maximus in Rome is still the world's largest sports stadium. It was used for the execution of Christian and Jewish criminals, as well as chariot racing. Historians estimate that the Circus Maximus could hold between 150,000 and 250,000 people. This means it might seat more people than North Korea's Rungwado May Day Stadium, which can hold around 114,000 people and is the world's highest capacity stadium. Americans called hamburgers Liberty Steaks during World War II. This was because hamburger seemed a little too German. Sauerkraut was also renamed Liberty Cabbage during World War I.